All right, the city of Erie's minor league baseball team, the Erie Seawolves, in the national spotlight thanks to a famous late-night talk show host. Sports reporter Cameron Nupp joins us live from UPMC Park on the Howlers' new identity. Hey, Cameron.
Thank you, Brian. The biggest event of the minor league baseball season has come to UPMC Park. The Erie Seawolves making way for the Erie Moon Mammoths tonight, and the city of Erie has responded in kind. Has been a sea of purple since hours before first pitch as the team unveils its alternate identity for the very first time. The anticipation for this night has been building ever since the host of HBO's Last Week Tonight, John Oliver, announced the new name inspired by Summit Township resident George Moon, who in the early 90s discovered a large mammoth skeleton while scuba diving in Lake Pleasant. The rebrand comes complete with a new logo, new uniforms, and a whole lot of fun. This will be one of 4 games this season that the team will swap the red and black for the purple and gray. And it's worth noting that the rebrand was chosen entirely by John Oliver's team without any approval from the club itself. In the lead up to tonight's event, I talked to team president Greg Coleman about his thoughts on the new alternate identity.
You know, I've lived in Erie for 15 years, but I haven't lived here my entire life. And so if you go back to 1991 when this was uncovered, I didn't know that part of our history. So I learned something in this whole entire thing. But once I heard the words, you can start to kind of get that image in your head. I only had to wait about 10 seconds before they showed me the logo, and once I saw it, I knew that we had a winner. I mean, I knew instantly that they got what we were going for. What I didn't know was obviously once it got outside of our walls, how folks were going to respond to it, but I knew that they were going to respond pretty favorably, so I was excited about it. But yeah, no, in my opinion, I thought that was a pretty deep cut that they went with. So many fans, sent things to our social media accounts. Hey, you should be this. Hey, you should be that. And they're obvious things. This to me wasn't obvious, and I think that's really what makes it great.
Well, coming up a little later in the show, we're going to hear from some of these Moon Mammoth fans, some of whom were out here 7 hours before first pitch took place. But for now, Jacob, we'll send it back to you in the studio.
Welcome to Sports as Advertised. Cameron Nupp is live at UPMC Park talking about the Erie Moon Mammoths. Hey, Cameron, how's it going there?
Hi, Brian. Yeah, we're here at UPMC Park. As you said, we're here at the top of the second inning. The Moon Mammoths have already taken a 1-0 lead. But right now I want to focus on my good friend here, Carol Brown. Carol has one of the Moon Mammoth super fans here at UPMC Park. You can see her on most game days. Carol, you've been coming to this ballpark for a long time. Have you ever seen anything quite like this? Now, you told me earlier how much this team means to you. How do you put into words just how awesome this team has been?
And this team has just been wonderful to me and my family. It's my family. I don't know what to do about it. They work hard. They try to make your experience here in the ballpark a really great experience. And then when you walk away, you tell your friends.
Now, when you heard of the name the Moon Mammoths, when you heard that John Oliver was going to pick Erie, what was your initial reaction when you saw the logo and heard the name?
I was very confused until I heard the history of it. Now I think it's
What do you think of the colors? You like? I see you already have a shirt here. Are you going to support this all around town? I know we're here in front of all these fans. So many people came out tonight. This team has had some success here in recent years. What has it been like as one of the super fans to kind of go on the body?
I love the event.
How much do you think, that's going to continue? Let me get a prediction, not only for tonight, but maybe for the end of the year.
We are going to prevail. We will be back one more time.
We've got a couple of really big prospects as well on this team. Kevin McGonigal, Jose Preciado, what kind of reception do you think they're getting right now? How are they being welcomed to Erie on this time of day?
Oh, I think a lot of people are waiting to it. That's why we got already. I've seen the new people challenge.
What's your thoughts on the new guys here? The first couple of games.
I saw last night.
Carol, night, all night here at UPMC Park. We've got a special concession menu complete with pepperoni balls that are renamed Mammoth balls. It's a bunch of fun here tonight at UPMC. We're going to have highlights of this one in our later shows. Until then, Ryan, we're going to send it back to you in the studio.
All right, Cameron, thank you so much. Hopefully we'll bring back some of those Moon Mammoth snacks to us here at the station. All right. Cameron, thank you so much reporting from UPMC Park.